Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. What's the vibe? What is going on around you and your person that you may be thinking of? Where is it headed? What does Spirit have for you next? Let's see what Spirit has for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love for my Leos. What is it that's meant to be heard today? Take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everyone else. These are general readings. Spirit, please share with me for my Leos. I have meditate. Follow your intuition, okay? Whether you're alone or with a partner, you want peace of mind, following your intuition, listening to your intuition, being more in tune. Whoa, I got some jumpers over here. Hold on. Let me do this again. They're like, okay, let's do this again. I have baggage, not letting go, holding on to the past that might be impacting this connection. Maybe your person has, person you're thinking of has some baggage that they take with you. It keeps popping up. It keeps, reappearing in different ways. That could be troubling. I have realized your light. You have been healed. Little bit of you could be in a better place emotionally than your person. And it's almost like a lead the way. Okay. The person who isn't a great communicator, but you are. So you open up the conversation and you give them open-ended questions so that they can answer. You lead by example. Okay. And I feel like then they start to learn and they start to follow, like, oh, this is how you want to be treated. This is how you treat me. So this is how I should treat you. So it's a little bit of a lead by example. You might just be in a better place emotionally and they've still got some baggage to work on. And you know that about them. I have taken a break, not necessarily a break up, taking time apart, looking at things from a new perspective. Okay. That little trailer came into me as a little house. Maybe it's an apartment, or maybe it is a little space that we go to or we share. But it came into me as a little house. Maybe we want a little house. We want, what are those little tiny houses that people have? Those are cool. But it is a feeling of, I'm not going to push this person, and maybe you know why they just said, all right, like this isn't the type of energy you can push. Can I have one more of these, Spirit, please? And I have a must list. Be unapologetic for the things that you must have. Maybe this person just isn't there yet, that you need a certain, Leos are pretty strong. I'm a Leo. So maybe this person just isn't there yet as far as what they're capable of giving you, or their time, or a level of commitment. Like they're just not there yet. They have other things they have to work through first. So maybe you just have to be patient. I know you're not going to want to hear that word. You don't want to hear patient, but if you can accept be patient, because it's a little bit of at the end of the rainbow is the jackpot. So maybe we have to just kind of wait it out a little bit. Let's just see where we're headed. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Three of Cups. I have a Queen of Swords. Yeah, there is a sense of the divine feminine in this case, taking the lead. There is a sense of, I know what I want. I'm not afraid to communicate what I want. I'm not afraid to work at it either with that Seven of Pentacles. I really feel like this is one of those relationships that I'm going to say patience is key. Okay. That you will get what you want, and in the end, okay, that you will end up where you want. Okay. It's just going to take effort. You either have to be patient with this person emotionally. You either have to just give it more time than you would normally give somebody. But if it's the right person, it's fine because you're spending time together. But ultimately, you're going to have a celebration with this person. Now, in the Three of Cups, I have this pumpkin. jumping out at me. So I am going to put it into the fall season. That pumpkin looks really kind of substantial to me. It's like the great pumpkin, the great big pumpkin. And it could be Halloween season. It could be fall. It could be, we need to get through something, and it's going to take, what month are we in? I'm in March. So it's going to take March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that it takes 6 to 9 months to know where I'm at with this person. And I know that seems like a long-term investment, but I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm going to say that it's just slow, and but it's moving. It's a slow-moving turtle. Okay. I have a seven of wands. Don't give up on this person. This person does ultimately want it. You feel like there's times that this person isn't being honest with you. See, we've got to get over that. If they're telling you, I'm just not sure, but you think they're just using that as a excuse or a lie, just because they don't want to ever have a commitment. There are people who say that honestly feel that. I just don't really know what I want. But in 3 months or in 6 months, their feelings have changed. Their feelings towards you have changed. Their circumstances have changed, Spirit just said. So is it a lie, or is it a truth that you're just afraid they're pushing you away? Yeah, this feeling of, are they lying to me, or are they just pushing me away? The problem is, this is probably not a chaser. You are going to have to let this person do more chasing, even if it means you see them less often. Okay. That this person has to kind of take the initiative to want to be in this connection. So instead of you being the one to always contact them, or to make plans, or to say, hey, what are you doing? You want to get together? And they go, yeah, that sounds good. Kind of pull back a little and let them reach out to you, so that they feel like, hey, where is this person? They're not chasing me anymore. And I better step to the plate, or I'm not going to have anybody in my life. So sometimes you have to just let somebody else take the ball and run with it. 11:11 on the clock. I feel like if you have been putting in a lot of extra time and effort into this person, it's a little bit of take a step back just to take a step forward. It's like 2 steps back, 1 step forward. But it is a sense of, I'm just looking at the big picture. And if the big picture is we're going to end up together someday, then it doesn't really matter how fat. Bottom of the deck, I have a Lover's card. We're going to end up together someday. We've got to go at your person's pace, unfortunately. And maybe it's not the pace that you want, but it's the pace that has been planned for the two of you. So let them go at their pace, unless, of course, you feel like it's totally inconsistent and it's all about them, and it's only when they want to see you, then that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about somebody who, it's gradually over time, it grows. 6 months from now, you can be in a totally different place with this person than you are today. It's a very short period of time in the big picture of life. But you will end up where you want to be someday, is what they're sharing with you. It's just not, it's not as easy. You've got patience of a saint. Is how I feel. I have a love call. Okay, so look at the messages, look at the text, look at how they're communicating with you, look at the effort, the things that they are saying and doing that are making you feel secure, that they do want to be in this connection. They just can't answer all your questions just yet, something like that. I have a rival. Okay, they could be afraid that you're dating somebody else, or there's somebody else in the picture. Have we eliminated possibilities? Are we exclusive? Have we had that conversation? So they could be a little nervous that that door is still open, because we haven't made you, they haven't made you any promises, and maybe you haven't made them any promises. I have karmic bond. Poison. You could be feeling, I'm falling in love with somebody that isn't available. And I would be too. I would be too. I would be, this person isn't like 100% like gung-ho and coming on strong and love bombing you, because they're either just taking their time, they're not ready, they're easing themselves into it, Spirit said. Maybe they don't want to get hurt again. It could be as simple as that. But is it toxic? I don't think it's toxic. I'm not feeling that, unless, of course, like I said, they want to see you on a Saturday night. They only see you one night a week. It's physical, and you don't hear from them the rest of the week. And, then that, what they want. Okay. Deeper thought, thinking of you, options and decisions. I feel like we need to eliminate the options. I feel like that's something that we have to talk about. If we're not exclusive, we have to say, are you dating anybody else, or are you with anybody else? I mean, I feel like I have to get over that. Wishes granted at the bottom of my deck, the genie in the bottle. I really feel like this is one of those connections that when I wait it out and I just go through the motions of the time that it's going to take to just be with this person, eventually you will get what you want. Okay. And this person will want to be with you as well. And I don't think it's a very long period of time. I will say, if in 6 months, even if in 3 months, you don't see it moving forward, you don't see it, you guys getting closer, the more, active and pursuing you, something like that, then yeah, I mean, they like having a friend. They're not looking for a commitment. So it's up to you what it is that you want. But sometimes it just takes time. This is one of those times. I'd love to say it's fast moving and we're falling in love fast, but this is like super slow. Sorry, super slow. Knight of Wands. The feelings are there. The attractions are there. The shield is jumping out at me in this card. They're just a line drawing image, but the shield jumped out at me. So even though I have these incredible physical, sensual feelings for you, I have that shield on when I approach you. And that shield has to be ripped off. It's like taking off somebody's clothes, like take that shield off. So there is a sense of that. I'm guarding myself for sure. I have a 5 of Pentacles. That came into me as I don't want to be hurt again. We've got some wounds. I have a Fool. I do want to go on this journey. It came into me more as I want to be brave to jump into this. I wish I was braver to jump into this. Doesn't mean that they're not a grown person. Doesn't mean that they're not mature. Hey, it depends on the wounds. Depends on the wound. I have a 3 of Wands. They do want to move forward with their own life. But they want to do it at their own pace, Spirit just said. So I'm going to say, let them take the lead at the pace of this connection. You want them to show you the consistency. You want them to show you that you are worth it to them, that they want to put the time into you, that they call you, that they respond to you, that they can't wait to see you again. When can I see you again? So that is what you want to look for. And if they're dropping the ball over and over again, then they're not ready for a relationship. So you're not going to wait 6 months for this person. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't want you to. I have a Hanged Man. Hanged Man. There's the waiting. I have a 10 of Pentacles. There's the I will have everything I want someday energy. And I have a Lover's card at the bottom of my deck. So that's gorgeous. I do feel like there's a sense of it's meant to be, but it takes us a little while to open our eyes to it. And once we open our eyes to it, it's you grow on me energy. Maybe they grow on you, you grow on them. I want to use the word fondness, okay, that there's this incredible sense of fondness for you, caring for you, likability. You know, maybe we just start out with some of those feelings. Compatibility, they just said. So maybe it's not lust and chemistry and crazy. It's more comfort and compatibility and fondness. And it's just a little bit more of a softer, smoother entrance into a relationship. Spirit, please share with me. Tell me about this Lovers card. What are their feelings? Oh, I thought I said I'm going slow. I was laughing. It says, I'm going to show. I thought it said I'm going slow. I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. I'm going to show you quicker and better than I can tell you. Absolutely. Look at their actions. Okay. This person isn't going to, I think that Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords working together earlier were, trust what they can say. They're not lying to you because they want to push you away or push you off. It's more of a feeling of, I'm trying to be honest with you. You are going to have to look at this person's actions. The consistency is going to be key. Spirit, please share with me. Sometimes I'm self-centered because I wasn't loved as a child. They may be feeling that because they're not jumping into this, they're being selfish, but it's no different than you saying, I deserve somebody who loves me. I deserve to be put on a pedestal. I deserve to be respected, right? So is that self-centered to want those things? I wouldn't say so. I would say that you're normal to want those things. So this feeling of, I'm asking for more for myself because maybe I didn't have it as a child. I would say that's okay too. They want a better life. Spirit, please share with me. Can I be transparent with you? Can I tell you where I'm at right now? Can I tell you I'm not ready? Can I tell you that it's going to take time? Can I tell you without you thinking I'm just pushing you away? Can I tell you that I'm still healing? I lost my wife. I got a divorce. I don't think I'm ready to jump into a commitment, but I love spending time with you. And I don't want to push this away either, you know? So I feel like those are the types of conversations we're having, and it shifts. It changes over time to something more. There we go. We have what it takes to go. Oh, and what's the vibe is my the question to Spirit today. We have what it takes to go the distance, and we have long-term vibes. I like that. And that's the truth. It's just we're just going to have to take our time. And we're going to have to be patient. And I know a lot of you are going to, love bomb my comments and say, like I'm sick of being patient. I'm sick of being patient. But at the end, you're going to get what you want is how it really came into me. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment, claim it, own it. It's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. A reminder that I have been uploading on my second channel some singles pick-a-card readings. The channel link is in the description below. So take a ride over to my new pick-a-card channel for some of those readings as well. We'll see you again real soon.